Hi guys, I thought I would just do a quick video here to show you how I magnetized all the weapons for my Tower Crisis suits. This was something I'd never done before. I'd never done a whole loadout all magnetized. I've magnetized things like flight stands or turrets for my Flames of War, Team Yankee bolt action tanks and things like that, but I've never put together a 40k unit where I've magnetized all of the weapons. Part of that is because I haven't played 40k for a long time. I played back in the Rogue Trader and 2nd edition days and played 3rd edition a little bit, but I'm new to 8th and I'm new to Tower, and for the last sort of 20 years I suppose of Warhammer I've just really gone by a rule of cool. I've just put models together that I like the look of and weapons that I like the look of, but because I am actually quite keen to get back into playing with Tower with 8th edition, I thought it would be a good idea to give me all of the options. This was the advice I got from some really helpful guys on Facebook and some Tower forums who said to me that it really is an army where you need all of your options available to you, and magnetization is the best way to go. So I have, this is from just a box of 3 Crisis suits, and I have only built one actual suit so far, this guy here, but I have put all of the weapons together and magnetized all of them from all of the sprues. The only piece that I couldn't get was this guy here. I'm not entirely sure what he is or what he does. I managed to get pretty much everything else here all magnetized up, as you can see. I'm not entirely sure what most of these things are here, to tell you the truth. Like I said, I'm new to Tower. I can tell the missile pods here, but yeah. Anyway, I think that getting all of that done is pretty good, and if I do need this at a later date, then I'm sure I can rig something up. So here we have all of the weapons, and what I was most worried about was getting the polarity right, because this is the part that I always screw up. So on Wargamer Dad's video, he made the point that on the suit where you want to be able to have all of your weapon options, you need to have the same polarity on the points where the weapons are going coming out. So I chose north, and I put 3 points on the suit, the arm up here and the other arm, and they were all north. So that meant obviously then that the weapons here all had to be south. The points here on the magnets coming out had to be south. So how did I determine what was north and what was south? This is where I used a trick that Zach Carnage had in his video, whereby you get a magnet, and these are 2mm by 1mm disc magnets. You get a magnet on the end of your scalpel or X-Acto knife, and you bring it over to a compass. Now you can see here on the compass, the needle there has got north in red and south in white. So when I put a magnet up to south, you can see there that it's attracted, and if I flip it, you can see there that it's repelling. So there is obviously north on my magnet. So north is facing out and south is facing against the blade. So that then let me know that I could have north facing out, south against the blade, after I had drilled a hole into the weapon, and I just used 2mm drill bit here. This is a army painter drill or pin vise. I was then able to use my knife to face down, put the magnet on, quickly swipe it away, and the magnet would be in the hole and it would be south facing out. I just put a blob of super glue here on my cutting mat, and I just dipped the magnet in the glue and then put it in the hole, and it worked perfectly. I didn't screw it up at all. They've all got south polarity on both sides of the weapons. I've checked everything. I did the shields here as well, and yeah, it goes together really nicely. I'll show you how they just nicely snap on there. Either side is totally fine. Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, so really cool. And it really is one of those things where if I can do it, you can do it. And I hope that if you're thinking about magnetizing your crisis suits and or any other models in any range, you are not put off by the fact that it's difficult at all, because it's not. It's very easy. Just using the compass trick made it all so simple and straightforward for me. I was able to check at any point what polarity I had on my magnet. And all up, I'd say that this has taken me about 3 hours today to clip everything off the sprues. This is one set of 3 crisis suits, so clipping all of this off, cleaning up the mold lines, drilling the holes, putting the magnets in, all up about 3 hours, I would say. I do spend a bit of time with the cleanup and drilling out the gun barrels, so not very long at all, really, when you consider what it gives you. It gives you a full range of options, which is obviously what you want. So yeah, thank you Wargamer Dad, thank you Zach Carnage, and I hope that this video just adds a little bit to that those videos out there as well, so that if you are thinking of doing it, you find some inspiration in this and you dive in and just do it. And it's really not difficult, it's very simple. Alright, thanks guys.